Very windy. We had gusts last night of 38 miles an hour. I was checking on there. Luckily I got reception, and they said it would hit about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and so it did. When I settled down last night, it was at about 15, 16 mile per hour winds. At the moment they're about 22, 25, but they're constant. They're not coming like in little waves, it's more or less a buffeting. But the Trailstar, absolutely brilliant. Inside you wouldn't even know there was a wind. You see it shaking a little bit, but it took it easy. Sorry, the seam sealant's not me, it was done a long time ago. Looks a bit dried and paint faded, doesn't it? Right, I'll get inside. Oh, feed the dogs first and then I'll get inside. Too windy out here to talk. Still a bit saggy on that side, but it worked perfectly last night. Plenty of room in there, and look, still doesn't touch the inside of Trailstar. No condensation anyway. Sorry, I've got to move around. Dogs want to come in, I think. So, plans for today. Perfect day today. It's going to be 23s, 24s, crazy figures, but strong winds all the way through the day, and then they're going to ease off for the late afternoon. Well, that's fine. And it's not going to be windy tonight, so that's good, but it's going to start raining at 12, and the temperature is going to plummet from 23s and 24s, 25s down to 10, with an overnight temperature about 8. So it's going to drop temperature and we're going to feel it. And it's going to be raining 6, 7 and 8 and I'll be packing up. So at the moment we'll see. We'll definitely do a day's hiking, but we'll see. Look at her. This suppy girl, she's enjoyed it. She likes it. This shelter works. I'm sorry, you're not getting much of a video, are you? Look at you. Are you being soppy girl, Stella? Go on, lie down. Lie down. She won't look. Lie down. Look at her. You really are soppy. She's happy. Both happy. So, as I was saying, going back to what I was saying, yeah, we'll definitely be doing a day's hiking. And I'll be checking the weather because it keeps changing. I mean, last night they weren't supposed to be 38, 39 strong winds. It's going to be in the 30s. It's building up now. They say it'll be about 37 miles per hour by 8 o'clock, and it's 20 to 8. I know I'm late, so, but there's no one out here, and it will take me seconds to pack this down, literally, which I'm going to start doing. I'm going to do some photo in a minute. I'm miles out in the middle of nowhere. No one will see me. It's not like I'm on the edge of Bamford Edge or Kinder Scout or something like that. Yes, sorry everyone, the dogs want more lovey, and you're molting, Stella. Right, out you two, out, go. Go back to this spot. Dogs had plenty of space here. They were more than happy. I was perfect in there. No drafts or anything. Breeze, a bit of air coming underneath. Stella, leave that, I don't know what it is. But dogs were more than happy. It was great looking out in the evening and seeing some fresh air and seeing some stars and God knows what else. The shelter, it was being hit by them strong winds, and all it did is shake a little bit like that. But it don't rattle or anything like a tent or flap or anything because it's so tall. Listen, that's all you get. No crazy, look at that. No crazy noises or anything. So that doesn't keep you awake. All you do is you go, my God, it must be windy out. But in here, you don't really feel it, and you're warm. You know what I mean? It keeps the temperatures inside, even though you got all the venting all the way around. But go outside and all of a sudden you're in like not a hurricane, but it is strong. Hey, not in here, not fighting in here. Lie down. I don't want to fight in here. Flats. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is say a bit of photography, and which won't take 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to start packing up, brush my teeth, things like that, and I'll be out by about 8:30. Not in here. Hey, not in here, because they'll start bouncing around everywhere. Right, I'm going to get on with the jobs. Right, 8:30. Very windy, so I won't do much talking. But needless to say, leave no trace. All that gear's going into my pack, so there's no paper or nothing like that left lying around. That's all I've got to plan. Water, suntan cream, I've got to take some of that. It's getting really hot. It's about 22 degrees at the moment, even though it's very windy. Remember to my water pouch and my water filter. Dog lead sticks. So, perfect pitch. We were about here. I knew I was having a problem with some lump again. There's always a lump where Rebel is. That's where I was resting. Right. So the plan for me today, for the moment, you see them rocks right in the distance there on the horizon? I don't know if my finger's getting them. I want to have a look at them. They've been bugging me every time I come around this area. I know Bleaklow Stones is over there. Grinny Stones will be about over there. But I want to see these stones. So I don't know if there's a way walking from here to there without killing ourselves, you know what I mean? Go rough jumping. I've got to pick a route and find one. So that'll take us a few hours because there's a lot of dead ground. Then have lunch up there, find some water on the way, hopefully, because there's a lot of water back, so there should be places where I can get water for the dogs. I tell you, it's the same story again. If it weren't for this strong wind, which is nice, it's going to cool us down when we're walking, but for campsite, if it weren't for this wind, it would have been perfect. One other thing, people, you know, interested in, last night, I did come to this spot first, but I was worried about it being soft and damp, because look at it, it's like a little basin. So if it was going to rain, you wouldn't camp here. You'd camp. I'm looking for somewhere. Probably I can't find somewhere. You'd camp higher up anyway, on a kind of little mound as such. You know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? Up off the ground, not there. It looks wet there. But there's a reason why it looks like a basin, because in the winter I gather all the rainwater and all that. Collect here, and this will be really boggy, and you can see by the kind of vegetation it looks like it could be a very boggy area in the winter. All that water would run off there and puddle here, because look, you've got a little bank all the way around, so in wet weather you wouldn't pitch here at all. So as I say, last night I wasn't too sure if it would be damp, so I went up there to check up there if there was any good spots there. But they were all lumpy, very moundy, like these hillocks or whatever they are. I don't know what they are, antilles as well. So I came back down here, checked it again. I thought, nah, it'll be fine. It's getting late, so I thought I might as well do it. But if anyone's thinking to themselves, well, why did you pitch there? Because it looks a little bit of a hollow. Yeah, there's no way I'd be pitching there if it was raining, because it'd all collect. But I knew the weather's going to be good for the next 24, 36 hours. Rebel, leave that. So, as I say, we're all finished. Got to put some sun cream on, have a drink, and then we're going to be heading over there. I'll find out what that place is in a minute on the map. But I've always come around this zone, and I've got so many different pitch spots around here. I prefer this side than the Bleaklow Stone side. I don't know why. I just love it. It's quieter, calmer, except for the wind today. But yeah, they've been bugging me. If you can see them on there. Right on the horizon, on the crest there. It's very, today, even though it's sunny, it's got like a haze. So the landscape in the distance I was photoing a minute ago looks very hazy. So let's see how they come out. Right, it's getting on. I've got to move, otherwise our day's going to go. And then when I get there, I'll plan it from there, what we're going to do. See how this walk goes, what I can see, and the angles I can take. I might have to double back, believe it or not, and come backwards. I'll see. Right, catch you a bit later. One last check. No pegs, no rubbish, bit of sheep fur, that's nothing to do with me. That's it. I'm wondering, I was just checking on the map, as I was saying, I wonder if that's the back of Barrow Stones. Anyway, I've never been, so I'm going to go up there. And it is getting hazier. Weird. It's a sunny day, yet it's very hazy. Right, as you can see, leave no trace. Remember, people, I know those responsible people that on YouTube, wild campers don't do anything bad towards the local areas they visit, but spread the word, get it around, because it is really kicking off bad at the moment. People that are claiming as wild campers are leaving a right mess. So, as I say, we show example, and then hopefully others will follow. This has got to be left for generations, as I say. If we all leave it as tips, burn marks, fire pits, stones thrown all over the place, it'll soon stop it all. So don't ruin it. As I say, I know the majority of wild campers are very responsible. Right, well, pushing on. Enough of the sermons. Hey, look at it. Someone said to me before I do go, someone said to me yesterday, I hope you give them a big treat for carrying them big bags. They're puffed up, they just got their dogs' sleeping beds and a little bit of food in, but they'll be going down in about 11 o'clock when I feed them, 12 o'clock. So that weight will be coming off there. But look at it, he loves it. He actually cries and whines to have the bag put on his back. So he's not suffering. And Stella, since I've took the pack off her, she's like ballistic. She'll chase everywhere. Look at her. Nearly 10 years old and she's still going strong. Right, we've got to push on, enough rabbiting. Day's flying by. See you in a bit. Bleak Low Stones up there. So we've come in the back way. I've done this before. I've come down from Bleak Low Stones. I think it's far Black Clough and gone down. I can hear water somewhere running there, so the dogs are going to get water, which is brilliant. We've got to go over there. I think that is the back of Barrow Stones where I'm going. I've never been up there, so I have to do it. I'm picking routes. I've seen God knows how many mountain hares. Absolutely loads of them. Every time I take the camera out, they run off. As soon as I put the camera back, they're out. Right, so we're going that way, and I can hear water, so the dogs are going to get water. I'm sure that's the area I took to go down Far Black Clough, and then to the Longdale Trail, Crowded Reservoirs. So that's where we've come up from, so that's where I was. Up on that high perch up there. You got Bleak Low Stones over there, just above the ad. And got a water source running down there. So that was good. It's good to know where the water is sometimes. Obviously it's not always going to be here. So I'm trying to dodge any cloughs or any gullies. So far we've done so good. So I'm going to cut up here and then get over the crest and see what's happening over the crest. Right, update. I've come from over there, went down, come up through this gully that's all swampy, and we're trying to go up there. You take. I keep losing my dogs while I'm talking. So far, not too bad, but I've nearly walked into a couple of swamps. Lovely day. This breeze could be a godsend because the temperatures are really picking up. And if it weren't for the breeze, I think the dogs would be overheating by now. Let's search it. Hey, Rebel, leave it. Rebel. Don't know what he's licking. Dead carcass in the enemy. Right, wish us luck. We'll get there in the end. But the good thing is there's plenty of water around. Hear them? It might be swampy water, whatever, but it don't seem to do them any harm so far. Still going strong. I don't know if you can see, it looks like a tree on the top. If you can pick it up there. Anyway, that's where I'm aiming. Straight there. I'm going to go down here, try and get over this one and the next 2 or 3, and then you see that there's a white stone there. I'm trying to go up from on the left there. Seems quite easy. So they say. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful out. And that breeze is doing us wonders now. Shame it's all going to drop tomorrow. Still is happy. So far so good. We've come from right over there and over that top area. You've got the Longondale Valley in the distance. Black Hill will be somewhere up there. Got Sheffield, I believe, right in the far distance over there. We're going up here, and there's that white stone. So I knew to stay on the left rather than going through grass. So we should get over the crest here. And I do believe it'll be Barrow Stone. So if it is, I'll have a look around there. And also have a look around Grinny Stones. They've been there for a while. Time is 10:14. So I'm carrying water as well, just in case the dogs do get thirsty. Oops, sorry, you're out of focus. Didn't realise. Been great. It's nice to walk somewhere where you haven't walked before. And guess what? I haven't seen anyone since, I'm guessing, 6 o'clock last night, 6:30. That's what you want, isn't it? Right, we're moving on. Found some stones. I don't think they're the ones I've been seeing. From right over there. Beautiful far top. Fleet those stones is up there. So we'll have a look. I want to get over this and see the views. Here's the lonely Christmas tree. I can see on the horizon. Poor thing, eh? The only tree for miles. Nothing around. Here's our stones up here. I checked on the map, but them last stones I passed, there's nothing listed. They're just spare stones. I'm getting closer anyway. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm looking for pitch spots. I apologise for wind noise, it's just, as I say, it's been one of them blustery years. Now, to get to there, it looks like a lot of gruffs. I'm going to go down here and see if I can go round. Sometimes it's easy to go round. Plenty of water. There's some stones, which I do believe are Barrow stones. Find out. This is all new to me, this side. I've done all that, but I've never done this. Standing here resting, letting the dogs drink. It's PT, but it'll be fine for them. Right, we keep going in and out of these grass, it's not good. I'm going to go down and try and skirt on the outskirts and hopefully pick a track up, because otherwise we're just going to be up, down, up, down, up, down, and that half a mile, whatever, seemed like 20. But target. We've been through that a little bit there, but there's a stake there. I don't know if you can see it. Look, a stake. So yeah, scout down. The old way needs to be dry, so you could easily walk down and around. It's so boggy. There's water everywhere. Right, and tons of mountain hares. Absolutely loads of them. Right, push on. Look at the views. Absolutely stunning. We've come across that lot. Tried to do, I was hoping to skirt right around the edge, but there's no chance of that. I don't want to go too low now because I can have a steep climb, so I'm trying to do a straight line now from here to there. Absolutely beautiful. Nearly 11 o'clock and we've reached Bower Stones. And we've come across all that and over. There's another hill after that one. Beautiful. Find some shade up here, have a short rest. I've got a drink. Dogs have been drinking, but I have not. Who'd want to be doing that? There they are. Loads and loads of stones. Reminds me of the wolf pack. Oh, wolf packs? Wolf pack. So, I'm exhausted. On the southern edge of Kinder. All the stones slabbed down like that. We're going to find some shade and have a nice rest. A bit big. Look at them views. Are they awesome or what? With the heather out, it's beautiful. I'm going to find some shade for the dogs and have a drink. I was going to push on, but with these temperatures, we're getting further and further out of our range. It must be a good 23, 24 now. Trying to find a place with shade with great views. Oh, brilliant for the dogs. Here you. Rest. Try and find them somewhere softish. That's where they need to be. Alright. I'm gonna have a rest myself and a drink. crazy winds, 35 to 40 mile per hour easy at times. Absolutely blowing me, put it like that. I was doing some photography and it was blowing me. Whoops. Nice to have a track. Haven't seen anyone at all. Crazy. But warm. Without these winds, it would be scorching. We're walking to Grinny Stones now, and then we're going to have lunch there. It's normally windy there as well. Such beauty. Right, we're pushing over this way and then to Granny Stones. Crazy! Unbelievable! Strongest winds I've known at this time of year. Unbelievable. Going directly through, I guess, Derwent Valley in that area, isn't it? Hope. Bamford must be down that way as well. Woo! Guess that's Howden Moor. Oh, is it Crow Stones somewhere over there? Bull Stones? Not done it. That's somewhere I'm going to have to do. And Kinder Scout right in the far distance. Grinny Stones is over there. I doubt if you're hearing any of this. Crazy. Grinny Stones. Very windy Grinny Stones. But there again, it normally is. It's kind of place for a bivvy. You've got grassed areas over the back there, but very peaty. They get a bit soft. Beautiful, eh? Found a few good wild camps here. And those stones up there where we passed at the back, you know, when we were coming down the back end. So we've got a big look. What we're going to do next, I don't know. Well, we're going to have lunch. That's the first thing. Just had lunch, it's been a good hour, had the dogs in the shade here, not much because the sun is high. Now what we're going to do is walk towards Bleaklow Stones and hopefully we'll hit some water courses because I've used all the water up for the dogs and they're going to need water soon, and it's getting about 24-25 degrees. And then we'll probably cut down to the swamp up Herne Clough and there's plenty of water up there and I can get some water from there. I've had a lovely mug of coffee so I'm fine now. Right, we're off and it is just gone 1. Crazy winds! Brockins here. Easy. At this time of year. Meatloaf Stones is just over there. Runny Stones is over there where we just had lunch. Kinder Scout in the background, far distance. Unbelievable wind. Meatloaf Stones again. We're here about just over a month. Woo! Thank God I'm not pitching here tonight. Crazy, crazy winds. Unbelievable. Beautiful spot. I think we've gone all the way round. All the way round. Up to those stones there, up to them stones there, and back here. It's 2 o'clock already. Wow. These two gone round. Oops. Trying to pick my truck back up. As you can gather, change of plan. I'm not going down to the swamp, it's just too windy over there. 40, 45, can't even keep my hat on. It's blowing everywhere. So, I know there's plenty of water on this moor. We're waiting for some areas where they can jump in and cool off because the temperature is about 25, close to 26 degrees I'm guessing. Getting very hot. So I don't want them getting too hot. But we have to keep taking detours because of the mud. And I need water. And Herne Springs, sorry. It's got that beautiful water, so that's what I'm going to use. Right, see you somewhere around there. Woo. Still going. Imagine hot, and then times it by about 3. That's how hot it is now. Even when it's wind, it is hot. The wind's hot. The wind is crazy though. And the moors are quite boggy still. Right, only a little further to go and we'll be home. Well, that's a slight exaggeration. What I really meant was we will be at Below Head. What do you think? Right, catch you in a bit. Whew. They're doing well. It's packed, so that's good. Alright, I tell a lie. I come out a little shorter. Didn't go as far as Below Head. I cut down a bit. Oops, I need my water. I get very thirsty. Which is only a little bit further down here. So it's over a little bit of hiking. I need water. I've only seen 2 people this morning. Well, it's now 3 o'clock nearly. My God. All day, 2 people. Well, I've drank 2 litres. I've got another litre in there. Whew. And dogs will be drinking. I will make sure they drink all the way down here. So you have a top up. They've been resting while I've been filtering. See a few backpackers coming up. They look exhausted. Right, 3 o'clock. Just been doing weather checks. Don't look good for tomorrow. Fog all morning and rain and temperature drop, which I knew was coming, the temperature drop. So it looks like it's back to the car. I don't fancy an all-nighter in fog and rain. Not when we've had this 25, 26 degrees and then it goes to 10. A shock to the system on it. So we'll have another great day's hike, and we have done some travelling today. So no problem at all. It was just good to be out. As I said, I've never had any set plans. I've got to be honest, whew, after a month I'm a bit tired today. But I think it's the heat. Even though that wind is lovely, it's still very, very hot and it saps you. It's 26, any higher than that today and that would be borderline for the dogs. Because it's hot enough now for the dogs, but it's the breeze that's winning it over. That's what I want to say, just drink, drink, drink. I don't care how much they drink. And they won't get heat stroke. I want them to do some plunging as well. Cool themselves off. Right, got to move on. Day's flying by. I don't know if it's me, but it looks like the weather's on a change already over Glossop. I mean, look, it's bleak though. And Snake Road with all the cars. This is in Snake High Shelf. Much busier than yesterday. But look, it's going to cloud over in a bit, isn't it? I mean, Glossop's more or less in a haze. Weird. Still about 23, 24. It is cooling now. The sun is going behind clouds now, which is good for the dogs. We're going to have a rest up Mill Hill, have some water, give the dogs the last bit of water, and then they'll go down William Clough and they'll fill up. But yeah, the change is happening already. They said it wouldn't happen till tonight, but you can feel it already. It's coming over. Right, onwards and upwards. This goes on forever, this path. And just like that, the sun's gone. It's cooling right down, and the midges are out. There's no wind at all now. So we're getting blitzed. Thankfully, it's just the last 100 yards or so. End up swallowing them. I think there's black flies or something as well. So, we timed that well. It's been a great day and a half, or day and 3/4. Really enjoyed it. Exhausted. We've got to have done 14 to 16 miles, I'm guessing now. Again. And doing them, that mileage in them temperatures. I know there was a strong wind, but the wind was even hot. Whew. Dogs have done brilliant again. Yeah, I would have liked to stay another night, but fog, rain, colder temperatures. No. I was just chatting to two guys going up. They said they prefer the rain and the fog rather than me. Just shows everyone has different tastes. I don't know if it's me being in the military years, lying on frozen ground, getting soaked. I just don't fancy it. The old bones won't take it anymore. So quiet. Load of, I don't know if you call them wild campers. They've got bags and bags of gear going to Kinderwoods. Must be the most popular spot around here. You couldn't hike with that gear, it's that heavy. Right, push on to the last bit now. Done brilliant, UT. Again, well done. Right, that's another one done. Couldn't film outside. I'm outside a pub and the beer garden's all got people in it, so I feel right full. I'm whacked, dogs are whacked, and it's 3 minutes past 7, so we should get back about 9. It started to rain, and you can see on the windscreen, so we timed it perfectly. All I'd say is thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget everyone, live the dream.